As we began to grow, the company kind of evolved from where I was kind of the owner, the point person, the person who set our strategic direction every year, and then followed up on it throughout the course of the year. And then we hit a point where all of a sudden I had a operations manager for construction, I had an operations manager for mitigation, an office manager, the various people under them, and it just didn't work well where I was that person who single-handedly decided the strategic direction of the company and then kind of force-fed it through the organization. And so it just kind of naturally evolved where we had an annual strategic planning meeting with the managers, and then what I tell them is it's their business. If you're the operations manager on construction, you in effect own a construction business, and here's what we want to achieve, but it's your responsibility to actually execute on making sure we hit those goals. And so that allowed the managers to take ownership in terms of what their department wigs would be each year. And then from that, it evolved into what I have are weekly meetings with each of the department heads, and then quarterly leadership meetings where everyone in a room is accountable to how do we do this quarter, what are the problems, how are we making progress towards our goals, with a lot of transparency and like straightforward feedback. It was more death by a million paper cuts and consistently running into issues or problems trying to get people to do what, quote, I wanted them to do. And I think as business owners, and me specifically, I can't speak for everyone, there's ego involved. And in the beginning, it felt really good to be the expert on everything, right? Where anything came up in the company, go to Scott, he'll be able to fix it. He knows how to do this, he'll do that. I'm like, yeah, like I'm the guy, like this is my business, like I know everything. And I think as I'm quite honestly, matured and still trying to mature more as a leader, you realize you have to put your ego to the side because the whole goal is, right, hire people who are a heck of a lot better at doing what I hired them to do than I could ever be. And again, relying on their judgment and expertise to make their decision in terms of what's best for the business in their particular part of the business.